can I please welcome the cast and the crew, the makers, the heart and soul of your favorite, Satya. Thank you. Ramu sir, Vango, Aditya ji, Vishal ji, Manoj ji, Urmila ji, अनुराग जी, मैक, देखिए जितनी सीटें हैं अब ले लेते हैं. भरत भाई जा चुके, ठीक है. प्लीज हैव अ सीट. जहां पर भी सीट बचती है वहां मैं बैठ जाऊंगी. ओके, वंडरफुल वंडरफुल. शुरू करते हैं अंताक्षरी लेके प्रभु का नाम. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट. एवरीबॉडी, या guys, I want to just take a second to acknowledge that this is probably happening after 25 years. So please, goosebumps होने चाहिए. नहीं हो रहे तो बाहर जाओ, ठीक है. Ramu sir, I'm going to give you a mic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with that. When you put out that really heartfelt note, first of all, congratulations on the re-release, where the chance for so many of us to watch the movie again. You said you didn't make the film made you. Can you elaborate on that?
See, I pretty much feel when you're making a film, it's like you're giving birth to a child. But how the child grows up, what it becomes, and how it is perceived by the people who meet the grown-up child, which is in this case the audience. You know, so I think all of us. Like I mentioned, I mean, we're all just, I mean, not me. I mean, I've been making this Anurag or Manoj, all these people. And Urmila especially, because she comes from such a glamour image like Rangila. From there to come into this kind of a film, I feel, so we're all doing it sincerely. I don't remember any of us ever thinking this film will work at the box office or not, you know. But every scene, everyone was taking so seriously. And it was like something special. So we were discovering the film as we were making it. Actually, I never, neither me nor any of the actors, I'm speaking for them, we ever had a feeling that, what are we making? You know, I think, like I've mentioned, a lot of accidentally things happening, you know. And if I mention some of the things which you probably won't even believe, like someone like Manoj, when I saw him in Bandit Queen, you know, I thought it was fantastic. You know, then in Daud I took in a small role and he was so sincere about it. You know? Yeah. And nobody else was sincere.
Yes, but he was being sincere because he knew you were making another film.
No, he's like that only.
No, yeah. So I think, like, you know, Vishal, of course, I've seen Machis. I was blown with the music of Machis. And I wanted something as different as that in thinking. So a lot of these things, I met Vishal for the first time for that purpose. Okay, then there's some things like, you know, I remember that one joke in the construction site when suddenly a shootout happens, you know. Like Anurag came and told him, I said, I want some joke where they're all laughing and when suddenly the gunshots start, you know. So Anurag came and narrated one scene to me in the makeup van. I didn't understand what he was saying, but he was enjoying it so much, I thought it must be good. You know? Actually, he was so thrilled, and yeah,
Best.
you know. And in fact, after the film released, much later I understood the joke actually, because I thought, I mean, and pretty much a lot of scenes in Satya happened like that, you know. For example, like I mentioned many times, when most of the time when Anurag wrote, you know, but I didn't want exactly those lines to be spoken. And if I'm telling the actors this is a situation, and you speak, like one of my favorite examples is of Bhikkhu Matre's death, you know. Yeah. I Saurabh wrote one version, Anurag wrote one, I wasn't to it. Then I called all the actors, told them this is what's happening. Amut Shukla is dead. Bahu and we got together. There's no enemy as such in the film right now. So the audience will be half expecting a celebratory song in this situation. And then I told Govind Namdev, you just whenever you feel appropriate, you just take a gun and shoot, you know. And I also didn't know what is going on. So, but the takeoff happened because of the way Manoj came in. wow, and that created an energy. Just the walk and what he came, and all the other actors responded to that energy immediately. So then all of them started speaking at the same time, and no actor knew what the other guy was going to say. It is not like we have lines and we are following, ye dialogue ke baad ye dialogue bolo, uske baad tu aisa react karo. That was taken away in many of the scenes. So when he shot, I remember we just had 2 cameras to capture wide and wide angle, and the whole, at the location, everybody was shocked when the way it happened. It's because of the abruptness of the gunshot and the way Manoj took that thing and he fell down and just stayed still. So the impact, what people felt in the theater, we felt even on location. So I think, I mean, a terrific set of actors.
Absolutely.
Who were out of the world in terms of this. I think all of them came together. And the most incredible thing for me, when there's a scene where Satya slashes someone in the, like Sushant Singh.
Sushant, yeah.
So Anurag got him in casting. So I didn't even know about it. So he is supposed to be a good actor. I didn't know. So in my mind, the cutting point of the scene was the moment he slashes. I thought that was a cut. So I didn't say cut. So because it didn't say cut, he continued. He screamed. I got startled when he screamed. Then Manoj Pawar started improvising. Panila. So that is another scene which was not there in the script nor in my mind or Anurag's mind. Then it suddenly struck me. We always have a tendency to make a scene like this is the starting point and then it ends here. So I thought this should be about what happens after the scene and before the scene.
How
That is
wonderful.
a completely new approach.
I want to take
of
this to
filmmaking.
you, Anurag. I want to ask you, actually, why don't you tell us what each other was like? Like, what was Ramu like at that point? Were you keen to impress?
No, I for me it's nothing. I was raw, totally raw. I was learning and taking everything. I would argue so much.
Oh, okay.
We would argue so much, and he would eventually be right. And to shut me up, he would say, "Good idea. Put it in your film. This is my film." So even Manoj Bajpayee's death sequence, I remember in a corner there was Saurabh, me, Makaran and Ramoji, and we were fighting. I was not agreeing with the way that scene was shot. For me, it was only when I saw it on screen, I was like, I was so wrong. So, but I was fighting, and after one point, Ramu just said, Anurag, when you make a film, you put all the logic in how somebody is killed. Right now, you're not making this film. Can we shoot? It's getting...
There are so many amazing stories. I'm going to start with this story, the legendary story, which has now been trashed because there are lots of stories about Satya, guys, that everyone has first confirmed then denied, which I love because that's what myths are. Kisi ko sach pata nahi hona chahiye. But one of the stories is that the two of you and Saurabh Shukla were in a room and you're supposed to write something, and 2 days later when he comes, there was not enough apparently. And then he was like, ye film kidhar hai? Tell us actually what happened.
No,
Please.
I don't know. As far as my memory serves, we did write something. And what happened after 2 days of shoot, he said, this is not the film we're making. He threw it away.
Oh my God.
So I remember whatever we wrote, initially we thought we were writing a script, was thrown away. And then film was written and made on the go.
Yes.
And it happened 2 days after that sequence of Sushant.
Yes.
After that sequence of Sushant, he says, throw away the script, is not. And then on the go, the film was made. Every day scenes would be written. I would be in his Maruti 1000, stuck there, put a paper on his sofa and write dialogues for today. Then it will go, then Saurabh would look at it, then Saurabh would narrate. So all those things would happen.
The most amazing storytellers can also be the most unreliable narrators. Let me laugh a little bit about this because when Uday Bhatia was writing that book, he said he gave up. He said nobody knew when the shoot started. And except one person who's also here, Barnali, where are you, darling? Why are you sitting there? Come here, no? Are come here. Come here. She's the only person who knows the first day of shoot when Satya started. Thank you for this very crucial information. We need someone who tells us this. This is amazing. Why aren't you here? Do you?
That's the AD team. Tawfiq.
Thank you.
Firoz.
Thank you for everybody for being here. This is so special. Thank you for representing, the whole team. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. This is what it's about. I do want to take a moment and say that Our most fun साथी on this whole journey of bringing it till here is Vishal Bharadwaj साहब, जिन्होंने हमसे कहा कि वो शूट कर रहे हैं, नहीं मैं नहीं आ सकता, सर नहीं आ सकते. And today can I please tell you he has surprised Ramu and the whole team by showing up, which I think is the cutest thing in the whole world. Vishalji, I'm going to bring a mic to you. Can we have another mic? Yeah, thank you. Hi, sir.
I have to tell you something about Vishal.
Ramu sir's mic? Yeah, thank you.
See, when originally we planned, there was no songs in the film, you know. Then Bharat Bhai Shah said, Ramu, gaane nahi to, how will you promote the film? See, because those days there were no theatrical trailers, or it was unheard of, because all the time they used to put songs on MTV and whatever those music channels, you know. So he said, we can't promote, and if we don't promote, nobody will come to see the film. And lot of people actually were very disappointed when I took the decision of including the songs, you know. And now, after all these years, now whether it's a Kallu Mama song or a Sapne Mein Milti Hai, I also can't imagine without those songs. I remember Sandeep Chauta was doing the background, and he said, Ramu, you can't have songs, you're screwing up the film. And I said, yeah, but this is the problem, what do you think? And he said, Ramu, do you think if Godfather had songs, would the film work? I was little scared, you know. That I thought was a pretty, strong logic, you know. But in spite of that, I didn't want to see the long face of Bharat Bhai Shah. You know, after that video, I wouldn't have a thing. So I thought, just let's take a chance. So basically, that is how Vishal came in. Vishal, yeah, that's the point. You know.
Vishal, please talk to us about making songs for gangsters.
Yeah, so I remember, you know, when Ramu met me first. So he told me, you know, my film is very full of blood. So bring some, you know, clean it with your music. Bring some softness into it.
Kya baat hai?
This so, yeah. This.
I thought Gulzar Sahab shayar hai na? What? I mean, we were in luck.
Yeah. Then I think next day I was at Gulzar Saab's place for dinner, and Ramu's phone came, and I said that I'm with Gulzar Saab. So Ramu landed over there. Like in half an hour, he was close by, and then he narrated him the whole script there and then. And Ramu was so disappointed when Gulzar Saab heard it. Yeah, and he said, you know, it's a very good thriller. And Ramu said, but I'm not making a thriller. I'm making a human film in this. So
But I remember the first line he told me after I finished the narration. He said, "Arey, bahut log mar gaye." And I said, nahi Gulzar Saab, bahut log nahi, sab mar gaye. I think with the except Urmila, everyone died. Yeah.
Now, there is the legendary story of how I think when Bharat Bhai Shah saw the preview, and at some point when Paresh Rawal Sahab, you know, passes away, he said, Paresh ji ko maar diya.
No, I'll tell you that. See, I was showing him the film, and in the double posture, what you used to call at theatre. And when Paresh Rawal is shot, Paresh ko maar diya. He said, and no, I'll tell you why. Because he felt the film's only star is Urmila, obviously, and then a known face is Paresh Rawal. You know? Arey, Paresh ko leke maar diya. And I said, that's the point, well, right? Because I killed him because no one will expect. You know? Then he said to a compromise. So the scene is like he goes out and they hear a gasp. Yeah. So Bharat Bhai said, but Ramu, gun ka sound hai. I said, Bharat Bhai, the sniper bullet came from somewhere. Why will you hear the gunshot? Lekin audience samjhenge nahi. I said, no? Aap samjhe na? Yeah, I understood, but audience, so why will you be different from the audience? You know, I said, even if they don't get it, they will get it after some time. Immediately they might not know. You know? Yeah, so.
Back to Vishalji. Vishalji, we have joyously interrupted your story. No, please.
I mean, there are so many stories we can go on and on, but everybody has to talk. Yeah, so I remember the first song we did was Gila Gila Pani, and that was one of my most favorite songs in my career that I am so proud of. But yes, of course, there is a story about one song that is Goli Maar Bheje Mein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Vishal did like what they call dummy lyrics. When the composer always will have some lyrics in his mind. I loved those lyrics so much, and then Gulzar Saab wrote, and all of us thought he screwed it up. Yeah? What the hell? But to be honest, even today I think Vishal's lyrics were better. But obviously because of his seniority and all that, we couldn't say no. You know? And now the film is the song is such a
दो
big
lyrics
hit.
में गम के नीचे बम लगा के गम उड़ा दे.
And Vishal, I think you should just sing those lines. Oh. They are the original lyrics of Goli Maar Bheje Mein.
जब तलक रहेंगे गम तब तलक रहेंगे हम तो गम के नीचे बम लगा के गम उड़ा दे मामा कल्लू मामा.
Yeah.
अरे मार गोली दर्द के दम उड़ा दे मामा कल्लू मामा.
Don't you think this is better? So me, Anurag, Saurabh, all of us were sulking that we killed these lyrics of Vishal. So yeah, that's the story. Yeah.
But I think the punch of that Goli Maar Bheje Mein Bheja Shur Karta Hai, he brought it beyond. It's a very spiritual thought. Like Buddha is saying कि गोली मार भेजे में भेजा शोर करता है. Your mind is the problem. So that's the whole
First
thing.
song about mental
I
health.
still like your lyrics.
And this is the first song about mental health.
So true. Think about it. Thank you so much. You mentioned there was only one star in the film, and she's sitting right there. So we're going to bring that mic to you. We're going to pass the mic to you. 1 second, guys. I don't know about you, but I want to watch Satya for Urmila. सब झूठ बोल रहे हैं. कहाँ है सीटियां तालियां? Please, am I the only brazen one here?
But एक मिनट ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. I came in the movie by default. I was not even supposed to be the part of the movie, so let me burst that bubble a little.
But okay, but now I
Satya
now,
is
Hi, Satya's here.
Oh my God! Look who just arrived.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming.
yeah.
Guys, give us a second. Give us a second.
Yeah. Now I have to tell you, she is saying she was not even supposed to be a part of it, which is true, no? But why she became a part of it? Because without her, the Satya wouldn't have happened. Because Bharat Bhai Shah put a condition: unless you have a star like Urmila, how the hell can we make this film? So I never told this secret to anybody, including Urmila.
Wow.
So film got made because of her. Yeah.
Wow.
So मतलब कि फिल्म में तो गोली वोली और सब वो था और फिल्म के पीछे भी था इनके
Yeah.
सर पे to cast me.
बिल्कुल.
So I was literally told the story last minute, and in 24 hours I was on the set and I was playing the role. But I have to be honest, and I have to share this with you, that I am here by default, but I would have been there not by default, as a fan of the movie, as a complete admirer of the movie and what it eventually became. So I'm only very humble and proud of the fact that I happened to become a part of it. But honestly, I think what I remember very clearly and vividly is each one of us literally, like he said, came with जिसको हिंदी में कहते हैं हमारी अपनी ऊर्जा लेकर आए, हम में से हर कोई, और हमने अपनी ऊर्जा हमारे कैपेसिटी में दी. एंड आई थिंक रामू जी इज़ वन greatest thing and also the weakest thing is that he never tells you, he just pushes you in a room which is not particularly lit up. एक अंधेरी सी रूम होती है और उसके एंड में कहीं आपको कहीं किरण दिख रही होती है. अभी बीच में का रास्ता एक्टर ने खुद तय करना है. अभी खूबसूरती की इस सारे प्रोसेस की ये होती है कि ये प्रोसेस क्रिएट करते करते लिटरली एक्टर अपने आप को डिस्कवर करता है, खोजता है, और वो कहीं ना कहीं ऐसे लाइट के तरफ बढ़ता है जो उन्हें खुद पता नहीं होता है कि वो वहाँ मौजूद है उस टनल के उस पार, और पीछे से सिर्फ एक आवाज़ आपको लिटरली डायरेक्ट कर रही है. सो दैट्स आई थिंक वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ हिज डायरेक्शन, आई वुड से, इन ऑल द मूवीज आई हैव डन. एंड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर वन द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज वाज आपकी ज़िंदगी के 20-22 बरस कुछ बनने की चाह में आपके सारे स्ट्रगल, तो मैं नहीं कहूँगी, मैंने तो बहुत, आई हैड अ ग्रेट टाइम, आई वाज अ ग्रेट स्टूडेंट, डा, बट to become something, all the efforts that you have put in, and then you get to do something where you are, you know, you've become a somebody after all that struggle, and then you're playing a nobody. You are literally playing a nobody. Who is she? She is just a nobody. She is a faceless girl living in the next room to Satya, and the whole movie she is that actually. And in the end of the movie, she actually becomes a vamp because she, like, people want her to open that door and at least listen to him, and she is so petrified. So that whole complete, gamut of human emotions in which the movie completely plays in front of you is tremendously fascinating for me as an actor. And I have to share one more trivia with you in this, that particular scene, which was the most challenging probably in the movie, was shot almost after 2 months of the entire film being shot. And I must say today when I look back at it, I'm kind of a little proud, and I can give myself a little tap because it was shot in Film City, where just with a little backdrop behind me, and I was shooting for some other movie. And in between there was a time, and then I was brought in to shoot the climax scene of this film, which is pretty much the crux of it all. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So it was like completely once again playing something else somewhere else. I think the movie was Diwani or somewhere where I was busy doing this whole glamorous song or something, and there here I was doing the climax scene of the film. And there are many, many such beautiful moments suddenly overnight going in the middle of right opposite Dagdi Chawl. So you are sitting there and being told that ye idhar ye rehta hai, udhar wo rehta hai, udhar wo rehta hai, and the whole lane was sort of full of people because I happened to be shooting there. And here I was standing and sitting in the chawl and trying to take it all in, because one thing I was very clear and sure of, the people I was working with, and of course the man I was working with, the person I was working for. I remember the scene where I go for lunch with Shefali, who is missed dearly today, and I think उसके लिए जोरदार राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज होनी चाहिए. और मनोज, जिनके साथ एक लंच सीन है जहाँ पे हम जाते हैं. And I remember sitting in the front and बहुत हौच-पौच चल रहा था, और वो लाइटिंग ये वो, and suddenly I realized from their body language, which was of a couple which has been married for almost 20 years. When did they figure that? How did they figure that? And there I was just sitting, and I was completely convinced that I'm in front of some super talent, and I just have to match up and prove all those critics wrong who were only tom-tomming about my glamour quotient, which incidentally, it's all that they could see. But anyway, that's part of past coming to Satya. So I'm just deeply honored and fascinated, with this that whole crew and that whole, and I'd seen some rushes, of course. He never made the mistake of not showing me that. So I know कि मैं कौन सी ट्रेन पे चढ़ रही हूँ, कि भाई आप अपनी पोटली लेके आना, वरना हम तो पता नहीं आपको कहाँ छोड़ देंगे. तो मैं आई वैसे ही. So another tremendous bomb that I was working with, the parts of it I had seen, which is sitting right here, which was unveiled during the movie, but one could see it right in those raw rushes as to where one is going. So the process in between, honestly, was just a tremendous one of just having to keep up and cope up with such tremendous set of talented people, honestly. And my, of course, biggest regret is, like Vishalji said, one of my most favorite songs, I was like in La La Land, कि hey, लता जी ने मेरे लिए गाना गाया, विशाल जी ने उसको किया, गुलजार साहब के lyrics, गीला गीला पानी. I remember calling him from the car when I'd heard it, and cut to the song got cut. I was like, kill me. But khair, that was also it was just a beginning.
Yeah, just a little.
So anyways, but it's been so what I'm trying to come to is that मैं यहाँ से ज़्यादा शायद वहाँ fit हो जाती अगर मुझे so I'm just honored and humbled to be sitting here amongst all these great people. So that's all.
No, there is. Thank you. Thank you. I have to say so many things in response. The first
No,
thing.
and 1 second. I have to, before anybody else forgets it, I only will do it. 2 people, 3 people, quite a few of them, like I said, Shefali, and of course, Sandeep Chota, who I think did such a phenomenal job. That theme of Satya and that everything, and I mean, it just is just. And then, of course, Alan Amin, who did the action of the movie, another, feather in his cap after doing movies like Doom and, Bandit Queen to khair ki thi ye. So the kind of things that he brought in where the action doesn't seem like an action, it's just seamlessly woven into the movie. And even some of the actors like Saurabh Shukla, oh my God. I mean, honestly, there is a line in the, I came on the set और मैं इनके room में जाती हूँ और I say, oh, आपके यहाँ से तो आकाश दिखता है वरना हमारे रूम से तो आकाश मतलब सामने वाली बिल्डिंग and I knew on the spot this has to be written by Saurabh Shukla, and because I knew what was written by him, and what was never written by him, because my character had nothing to do with him to begin with. So anyways, so those are the people who are deeply missed here today. So just wanted to say a big hi and a big thank you to all of them. Maybe I missed somebody, so somebody else will speak about them. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
To clarify the Gila, Curtis, I spoke to you on the phone because some people said that song could be slowing down the first half, in terms of that.
I love how the clarification is coming
Yeah.
26 years later. Do it.
I just spoke to her on the phone and said what people are saying to remove the song. So she just assumed it was removed. Maybe she didn't see it in the theater. Yeah.
Apology,
So it was
apology
always there.
accepted.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. It was still beautiful, and I have even put it on my story because who can make a song like that except him? And I mean,
But I have to respond to 2 things about you. Number 1 is that there is a point where, where he comes and tells you who Satya is. And you guys are going to watch the film today, 5 baje film shuru hogi, okay? There is no way you can make your eyeballs move like that unless you're Urmila Matondkar. Ladies and gentlemen, please. That
ऐसा
is
कुछ
one of
किया
the finest reactions to someone. If someone told me my husband was a gangster, my real reaction wouldn't be as good. So thank you so much for that.
Thank
It's
you.
fantastic.
Thank you, Rohit.
और दूसरी बात ये कि it's not about the glamour or anything. You look so stunning in this film. Oh my God, you look stunning. And it's the saris and, it's just beautiful. So
oh, that also I have to mention another maverick who worked on the movie I got firing from, which is Manish Malhotra. So after Rangila, here we were breaking our head and buying these chippy chali saris and whatever. So एक बार मुझे किसी इंटरव्यू में किसी ने कुछ मैंने बोला यार तुम लोग इतने obsessed क्यों हो मेरे पाउच से और मेरी इमेज से 500 रुपये की साड़ियाँ पहनी है. Cut to I get a call. That time the mobiles were also not so in. तुमने 500 रुपए की साड़ी क्यों बोला? ये जरूरी था specific. मैंने कहा Manish, that's the whole point. कि वो मतलब and he just missed it. But I guess today had he been there, he would have been happy. कि चलो it's okay, it's all made up for. Huh?
thank you so much. I want to ask everybody a question. Mumbai का king कौन?
Oh,
Mumbai का king कौन?
Bhik Matre.
None of you can match up. And that is why he is Manoj Bajpayee. Manoj ji. A feeling के साथ बोलते हैं
Okay,
यार.
before Manoj speaks, I just want to say a small thing. Like first time I saw Bhikkhu Matre, I'm saying, I'm not talking about Manoj. We were having this office in Yari Road or somewhere, and he by himself made his look and the shirt he wore or whatever. He came walking in with the attitude of Bhikkhu Matre. That is something I can never ever forget. So that's what I mean when I saw Bhikkhu Matre first time when Manoj came as Bhikkhu Matre. Everything, the detail of his shirt or the clothes he wore, in the way he stood, and everything about him. So that is probably that's the first time I ever had an interaction with a method actor, or whatever it's called, So I think the moment I saw him, it fell, the whole thing fell in place for me. What this film, the characters of the film should be.
Yeah. Manoj, I know that you're in the middle of perhaps your busiest time of your life. And I know that even now, if a message comes to you saying, हम सत्या के लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं, he will do anything to make it happen. इतनी खास जगह है इस फिल्म की आपके लिए और हम सब के लिए. बट लेट्स गो बैक.
खास जगह
हाँ
हम काम ही कर रहे हैं इस फिल्म की वजह से. So
बिल्कुल.
Satya gave so many of us a career that we've been enjoying, and Satya has a very very special place. I mean, Satya has the place in all of our lives. Of course, not that much for Urmila because she was already a very big one that time.
आप देख रहे हैं.
But,
You know these old.
ये आदमी का कुछ सीरियसली मत लेना. मैं इनके बारे में कहती हूँ, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट. ये ऐसी चीज है कि आई थिंक दिस कंट्री विल स्टिल टेक अनदर many more years to understand the level of his acting and the depth of his characters and everything, man. I mean, I have never seen it. Every time I see it, I feel like in any movie that we have done together, in any movie that I have seen of him minus me, I mean, हमने 3 कर ली है, lucky enough, and hopefully a few more, but he's another level. I think you know, it will be like times to come, people will rediscover and rediscover his depth of his acting. That's what I feel about this man.
Thank you,
Honestly.
Urmila. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I got introduced to Ramu ji. Kannan Nayyar थे जो Bandit Queen में. He was assisting in the script, also in the film. वो कन्नन नैयर ने मुझसे कहा कि रामू जो हैं वो दौड़ के लिए कुछ कैरेक्टर्स हैं, वो उसके लिए खोज रहे हैं. सो यू ऑल्सो कम, इरफान इज़ ऑल्सो गोइंग, विनीत इज़ ऑल्सो गोइंग. सो मैंने कहा ठीक है मैं चलूँगा. लेकिन मैंने कहा कन्नन यार कैसे रोल है? तो मैंने कहा परेश रावल के हेंचमैन है. तो मैंने कहा यार कन्नन हेंचमैन के लिए क्यों लेके जा रहे हो? Then he said, you know, Ramu is someone, even if you are playing one dialogue role, and suddenly you will find yourself doing the main role in his next film. He's that kind of a director. That's what I gather. And on that, you know, promise and expectation, मैं चला गया.
मैंने सही कहा था.
मैं
So he
गया.
was so sincere while doing the dog.
तो जब मैं वहाँ पहुँचा तो नीचे जब मैं खड़ा था लिफ्ट के लिए, तो मैंने देखा कि इरफान भी आ गया. फिर मैंने देखा एक और एक्टर उधर से आ गया. मैंने कहा यार कितने हेंचमैन है यार. मुझे तो एक ही बताया गया था. हम लोग अंदर गए. देन सबसे मेरा लास्ट टर्न आया. रामू ने सबसे मुलाकात की एंड सब एवरीवन लेफ्ट. देन मैं सबसे लास्ट में था. तो उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा क्या क्या किया है तुमने? मैंने बताया कि मैंने बैंडिट क्वीन किया था. तो सेड कि बैंडिट क्वीन, आई हैव सीन बैंडिट क्वीन, व्हिच रोल? आई सेड बाय मान सिंह. नो मान सिंह तो आई नो. Which other character's name was also Man Singh? I said no, Man Singh. He comes only in the second half. Really? But you look very young. I said I am young. उसमें दाढ़ी बढ़ाई थी. So don't do this film. I'll make another film with you. I was looking for you since a long time, and that was a shock for me that he was looking for me for 3-4 years, and he could not find me. तो मुझे लगा 4 साल मेरे जो है
वेस्ट हो
गए. Anyway, तो दौड़ मैंने किया क्योंकि मुझे लगा कि रामू जी प्रॉमिस करेंगे बाद में पहचानेंगे नहीं, ऐसे अच्छा कि कट कर लो. तो दौड़ आई हैव डन, यू नो, बिकॉज आई वाज गेटिंग लिटिल बिट ऑफ मनी. एंड देन ट्रू टू हिज प्रॉमिस उसके बाद ही सेड कि यार मुझे राइटर्स चाहिए, मुझे तो बैंडिट क्वीन जिस तरह की फिल्म. बट आई स्टिल रिमेंबर, आई डोंट नो वेदर आई शुड से दिस और नॉट, रामू वाज वेरी डिस्टर्ब्ड आफ्टर वॉचिंग बैंडिट क्वीन. वेरी डिस्टर्ब, वेरी रेस्टलेस. एक दिन उन्होंने कहा कि मनोज, आई नीड टैलेंट, यू नो, दोज टैलेंट्स आई रियली आई एम नॉट दैट मच फेमिलियर टू, सो यू प्लीज यू नो इंट्रोड्यूस मी टू दोज टैलेंट्स. आई वांट टू फक शेखर कपूर यार.
As an end to that line, when Shekhar Kapoor said he saw Satya and in Adlab, you know, theater, and he got up and said, "You have beaten me." He said, he actually said that. Yeah.
क्या बात है.
You know, so I need those kind of, please give me writers. So उसमें जो है, I met this mad guy right outside the gentleman who's sitting here, Shri Ram Raghavan's office. Then he started talking about all my plays that he has seen. Then he started talking about the books that he reads. And actually I realized कि यार 21-22 साल का लड़का है, इतना सब कुछ करता है, इतना सिंसियर है, इसको ले चलते हैं. And second night, मतलब उस दिन मुझे लगा कि ये फिल्म बंद हो जाएगी. Second night, we were partying, हम सब लोग पार्टी कर रहे थे और सब लोग जो है अपनी अपनी ड्रिंक लेके बैठे थे. अनुराग कश्यप को दारू चढ़ गई. उसके बाद अनुराग कश्यप ने रामू के बाकी फिल्मों की क्रिटिसिज्म करना शुरू कर दिया. और जैसे जैसे ये क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा था वैसे वैसे मैं कुर्सी में अंदर घुसता जा रहा था. मुझे सच में लगा कि जो करियर बन रहा था अब खत्म हो गया. But on the contrary, Ramu started liking him and both of them became inseparable after that. दोनों जो है अपने पता नहीं क्या क्या जोक्स करते रहते थे पूरे दिन. And suddenly Manoj Bajpayee was an outsider. Everyone, Makarand Deshpande was an outsider. The only two people who were found talking to each other, like girlfriend, boyfriend, Ram Gopal Verma and Anurag Kashyap. Am I right, Chakri? So the one person I was very insecure of on the set, because मुझे पता था कि ये टाइटल रोल कर रहा है, and I was very very jealous of was चक्रवर्ती, क्योंकि मुझे पता था कि इसी का फोटो जाएगा पोस्टर पे. And I was more concerned about the poster than the film.
क्या बात है यार. This is too good, यार. Too good.
Every morning he used to call me.
I remember because initially Manoj was supposed to be playing Satya very initially. So
there was
once
no
I
story,
decided, I told Manoj, trust me on this. See, the Bhiku Matre character requires a certain degree of performance. Only someone like you can do that. You know? Now Satya, obviously the story is of Satya. You know, the point is. But it is the characters other than Satya who actually made the film. So see, they're not really in a plot. The plot is about a gangster who became a gangster and fell in love with a girl, and by the time he wants to come out, it's too late and he died. That is the basic plot line of Satya. So in which there is no Bhiku Matre as a central plot I'm talking about. What I would describe them as atmospheric characters, and lots of times atmospheric characters make a film work more than the actual plot of the story.
You know, you've
So
said
all
this
this,
so many times when Chakri sir has not been around. Today you said it when he's around.
Yeah.
So I just want to bring him in at some point.
No,
So-
see, all this,
This is my 35th year with him, so let him talk.
So all this I was telling Manoj, but I could see Manoj was not even listening because he thought he's telling some tall story just because he ditched me now. And I could see that he's not listening. He just kept on, looking at somewhere on the ceiling and all that. Aisa kiya mere saath, abhi dekhe. So, but having said that, but the point is, yes, by the time he was started being appreciated once the film started doing the rounds after the film is over, till that time he didn't know. But though he felt maybe he was doing a secondary character, his sincerity was unimaginable. That is which is very rarely that happens. You know, he was probably more sincere, and maybe like the way I wanted to fuck Shekhar Kapoor, he wanted to fuck my nation. I don't know. It could be that also. Yeah.
Guys, I want to get Chakri sir in at this point.
No, once again, what I remember is how he used to call Anurag. So I was part of the editing team, so he used to ask me, "Acha, wo scene hai?" Hai? Hai? So I used to think he's asking what scenes, but he was so sure कि वो scene cut हो जाएगा, because he never believed that it is going to be there.
I used to deal with it every morning.
नहीं तेरा
Every morning.
नहीं
Before we going on the set, I would get a call from Manoj. अच्छा क्या कर रहे हैं? क्या है? वो रहेगा कि नहीं? Some all those things at that time. First film, no, and plus years of struggling, trying to do it. So I had to first talk to him, and then we would come on the set. Then our things would.
Manoj, you remember, you used to say, "I don't think this film is going to work."
Yeah.
He always used to tell me, no, but I was scared कि अच्छा is something wrong. Then we were flying to Chennai. So then in the flight he said, I don't think this flight is going to land in Chennai. So then I understood, okay, that is the common thing. No, all the while I was really worried कि यार maybe my sensibilities are not right, wrong. तो हर दिन मतलब we were like every day. नहीं and he gave me a great theory कि वो flight पता नहीं क्यों airport it was taking time, so it was circling over the ocean. So he said, you understand, when it goes closer to the water, it goes down. So then I realized, नहीं, Satya तो अभी. So that's what I remember.
No, but because, thank you so much for flying down and to make it today. I know that it means a lot, okay? It means a lot to us, the fans.
No, definitely, Satya.
There have been many, even a couple of, I think last year when, you all came together, 4 of you, to do a chat. And I remember there were so many who were not around. But today is like, and we still miss the ones who are not here, but thank you. Thank you for
pleasure.
I want to ask you,
Please.
eponymously, you are Satya. How does it make you feel that is film ka naam jo hai, is eponymous with you and you are Satya forever?
So you want me to tell the real story about Satya? Satya, the other side of the truth. Satya was his girlfriend's name. Okay, so
Satya was his first crush.
crush. No.
Satya was not girlfriend, his first crush.
No.
Unrequited love.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Unrequited love. He made Satya to somewhere in the world tell her, see what you missed out on.
No. No. Let me tell you, there was a film called Kshanakshanam where I was assistant director and Sridevi was called Satya.
That's the same reason.
No, that didn't reach. That didn't reach. So he thought, I'll make a national-wide film so that it will reach. So now tell me, how do you want me to feel? So you think I was
So
playing
sorry.
Satya or I was playing for Satya?
I was playing for Satya.
Yeah.
Suddenly हम सब Satya के लिए batting कर रहे हैं. This is amazing.
Hope Satya is listening to this at least.
I do want to ask you though, is there a scene that comes alive today when you met all of these people together? What is that one scene that you instantly thought of?
Well, though Urmila was not a part of that scene, we were all sitting and there was a scene where Manoj Bhiku Matre is torturing a guy and says, Bol! So, Anurag, मैं और you were not there, you were still not there, but like me, Anurag and Saurabh were sitting, and Anurag has written one fantastic monologue, outstanding, and we actors think जितने ज़्यादा लाइन है तो उतना हमारा mileage, so that's a common thing. तो मैं खुश हो गया. Anurag came to me and said, these are your lines. So we went through the lines. I was very excited. नहीं तो सुन तो बीच में मत बोल अभी. So Ramu sir walks in and he said, क्या हुआ? I said, Ramu sir, just listen to what he wrote. Then he read and Ramu sir got very excited and he said, okay, give me the paper. He went through it and said, fantastic. And then he started tearing it. And I said, fantastic and tearing. So he said, then he gave a logic. He said, अगर कोई किसी को मारना हो तो उसको घर पे जाके क्यों बोलेगा? तो he said, of all this, I think it should be अगर मारना हो तो बोलने की जरूरत क्या है? Anurag immediately said yes. And Anurag, let me tell you a secret. इतना बता दिया मनोज ने. तो सर टुडे चलो डिसाइड ही कर लेता हूँ. रामू सर को मैंने पूछा है, सर बहुत सारा कंट्रीब्यूशन आप कर रहे हो. Why are you giving name to Anurag and Saurabh? So you know what was his answer? He said, who knows, after this film some underworld fellow calls me, I can always say he said, I can always say मैं तो हैदराबाद से आया हूँ. फिल्म अनुराग और सौरभ ने लिखा है. So sir, आपका अनुराग नहीं सुन, अनुराग का वो 21 साल का बच्चा लिखना उखना सब क्या भाड़ में, क्या भाड़ में. So that was the reason he told me. I said, fantastic, sir, superb.
You know, but on a serious note, how I got Bhikkhu Mahaten, the character, mainly one day. So Ramu has a habit of sharing you stories, you know, other than the film, which is somewhere related to the film story. So one day he started telling me that one day one guy knocked the door of his. It was in the morning, and there was this guy who was not there. I think his cook was there, and said कि Ramu ji आपको बुला रहा है कोई. And Ramu came on the door, and he looked at those two. There were 2-3 people. I don't know how far is the. So they started talking to him. कि Ramu ji हैं क्या इधर? And now somewhere understood that these people are somewhere odd. They are not, regular people.
I think I should know because this is going a little wrong. See, because obviously he heard it either from a third party or maybe me, but I think it's. So the point is, when I opened the door, there were 3-4 people standing, and the way he said, Ram Gopal Varma hai, he said it with a lot of arrogance, So they were very, and they were like tucked shirts and all that. They were looking like normal, So the way they asked me the question, I sensed something wrong, Then I said, that night time I had a threat from the Naxalites in Hyderabad, So they were extorting money from me, and so I thought for a second maybe it is those guys because of the way they were speaking. And I said, no, nay, because by that time Rangila came, but I was not like very popular in terms of people can recognize me or something. This just happened maybe a month after Rangila release, actually, And then I said, hey, tum kono? He said. I said, my name is Naveen. I'm his cousin, I said, Then they just walked in without, so I was also wondering what they're doing. And then he made a call from the landline. Sir, we are at Ram Gopal Varma's house. His cousin is telling us he is not here, And as he is saying that, there was some pictures on that where the phone was. In that there was a picture of me and Subhash Ghai. And he took that and he saw. And then he looked at me. Because he recognized Subhash Ghai. So why the hell would I be with, Then I realized that these guys are income tax guys. They came for a survey or something, So that is what happened. So I don't know what Manoj took from this. Yeah.
No. One story told me where I don't know, it was a phone call or something, where he said, Ramuji hai, and then you somewhere realized that these are not the regular guys, And there was some connection with mafia somewhere, that was your guess. And then you start talking in Telugu rather than Hindi. And they couldn't understand.
Someone else tell you this or me?
Someone else
no,
told me.
no, that's not true.
I told you.
I'll tell you, incidentally, I want to tell you, when I first met a gangster, it's not because a lot of people think because I knew gangsters I could make the film so well. Actually, I met the first gangster in my life after Satya released, which was in Eros Theatre. Actually, I went to see the film, and suddenly a guy tapped me from the back. And as I turned back, he said, "हम लोग के बारे में बहुत अच्छा बनाया picture." He said, "It took me 5 seconds to register what he said that,
Love it.
And then he winked at me, like that,
I'm going to take the mic to Aditya, sir. Needless to say, Satya has lasted in your life for so long, And I remember the two of you then becoming such close associates. What was it like for you on that set?
Life is like before Satya and after Satya.
Before CID and after CID.
अरे नहीं यार. Before Satya and after.
Before I just want to say 2 lines. Like, when first time when I was shooting something with Aditya, in fact it was after Paresh's death, and as he's running around with his gun, just trying to figure out where the shot has come from, and Paresh told, Ramu, I just feel something about this film in my bones. I know Paresh, I worked with him a lot. he just said with an awe with the way Aditya was doing the performance, and that he applied to the whole film. That's the first time I remember hearing somebody speaking so high about what is being shot, you know. And then when we were shooting Kallu Mama song, he came to the set, you know. Then he said, I feel like resigning from my job and joining the gang. you know? And they are having all the fun, and what am I doing here?
That's true though, that's true.
एक्चुअली गैंगस्टर की फिल्म में छोटा मोटा रोल मिल गया था मुझे अभी मैं ये सुन रहा था ना कि भरत भाई शाह ने बोला था कि अरे परेश को मार दिया मुझे अभी ख्याल आ रहा है अगर उनको नहीं मारा होता तो थोड़ा बहुत जो मेरा था खांडिलकर का वो भी चला जाता
No, but that scene is so beautiful, and I remember the energy of the camera in that scene more than anything else. I'd never seen anything like it before. कि वो आपकी पीछे, how did one do that back then? It was just. Also, can we please give it up for the camera team today? Like, oh my
Nitin
God!
Rao is here. Nitin Rao.
Hi.
मजा भी आएगा
New language you gave us. You gave us new ways to see. Thank you. Yes, sir.
नहीं हम लोग नए नए थिएटर से काफ़ी काम करके आए थे बबलिंग एनर्जी थी तो बस ज़्यादा पता नहीं था जहाँ पे बोलते थे वहाँ चले जाते थे सीन दर सीन हमने शूट किया है स्क्रिप्ट के जैसा तो कुछ था नहीं वहाँ पे तो बस आई कैन से आई एम लकी दैट आई एम पार्ट ऑफ दिस
Oh, thank
Beautiful
you.
film,
It's
Satya.
beautiful. You know, it's crazy how we're running out of time because we do want to watch the film. So I'm going to bring the mic to you, Mac, and say there is a beautiful scene that you cut to, and that's Border. I don't know if you guys remember, but when you get to see Satya, you also watch some Border for free, which was so random. I remember, हम actually Border देख रहे थे film में, and I don't know if that's the reason, but the first scene of Border that you show on the screen is when they're talking about informers, and it's about rats, right? And it was not about Mac. It was not, but that was the whole deal. Who leaked it out? But I remember you. I remember you. This lawyer that came in, you played perhaps the worst person to represent the profession as a lawyer.
Then you don't know the profession well.
हमारे लिए you're like अच्छा ये इनके साथ उठता बैठता है और ये भी करते हैं. It was just a new way of seeing. What was it like for you? Because I know for a fact that they were just one unit and they were having so much fun.
I think I knew Ramu way before than making Satya. In fact, Bombay Underworld, for that time it was not Mumbai, Bombay Underworld. यहाँ जो बैठे हैं सभी लोग बॉम्बे से बाहर से हैं मैं बॉम्बे का तो आई हैव सीन पल्स ऑफ बॉम्बे मतलब मेरे जहाँ पर मैं पला बड़ा तो बिल्कुल एक तरफ बंगले 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 एक तरफ झोपड़पट्टी तो यही लोग इनके घर में काम करते थे तो यही लोग झगड़ा भी इन्हीं लोगों से बच्चों से करते थे सो वी हैव सीन और वही लड़का आके हम लोगों को गुंडों से भी बचाता था सो वी वर वेरी क्लोज टू ईच अदर एंड उनमें से कोई एक बड़ा गैंगस्टर बन जाता था सो ऐसे में वो मटका करके कब वो दाऊद गैंग का होता था या कब दगड़ी चाल का होता था हमारी आंखों के सामने ऐसे में जब रामू कहता है कि आई एम गोइंग टू मेक अ फिल्म एंड आई स्टिल रिमेंबर बूंदाबांदी हो रही थी मेरी स्कूटर हुआ करती थी रामू ने मुझे दौड़ का उसका मिक्सिंग चल रहा था एंड वहाँ पर उसने मुझे नरेट किया the film which he knew and he just said I need actors after that narration when I went on the set it was Bhikkhu Matre home हम लोग शूट कर रहे थे मैं मिलने गया तो I said Ramu and the best part about Ramu was हमने कभी उसको सर नहीं बोला हमने उसको कभी डायरेक्टर नहीं माना but we knew that he is the force he will say yes or he will say no but after that if you give him something he will grab it मैंने इतना ही कहा कि रामू एडवोकेट है ये गैंगस्टर्स के साथ कितना समय बिताता है he says almost I think so I said तो फिर कोर्ट में जाएगा तभी वो कोट पहनता होगा otherwise he would look like one of them. इसलिए मैंने वो दाढ़ी भी रखी, unkempt hair, and I remember कि जब मेरी एंट्री होती है तब लोग हंसे थे कि ये एडवोकेट ऐसा क्यों है. But the point was only that thin line, Anurag, which I always felt कि मुंबई का अंडरवर्ल्ड तब इतना ऐसा क्लियर कट नहीं था कि ये ऐसा है वो वैसा है. They were all mixed, you know, with each other.
The opening voiceover was also written by Makarand and voiced by Kandilkar. The opening voiceover was written by Makarand.
मतलब वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग, एक्चुअली इसकी एक बात ये मेरी समझ में आई थी कि एक सीन था जहाँ पर गुरुनारायण मर जाता है एंड आई कम टू बीकू और हम दोनों का एक एंड रामू का क्या होता था कि विच आई स्टिल अनुराग ट्राई एंड रिमेंबर, मैंने रामू से कहा रामू उस सेट पे ना मुझे रिटन मटेरियल हाथ में है, ये कभी याद ही नहीं आ रहा है. आई एम ट्राइंग टू रिकलेक्ट. आई टोल्ड हिम जब से तुमने बोला है कि ये है, आई एम ट्राइंग टू रिकलेक्ट कौन सा सीन है जो मेरे हाथ में था. आई न्यू वी हैड 2 राइटर्स बट आई डोंट रिमेंबर कि मेरे हाथ में कभी कोई कागज का टुकड़ा था. क्यों? क्योंकि ये लोग आपस में इतना बोलते थे. रामू द वे इज टू ब्रीफ अस, यू नो, ऐसा लगता था कि वी आर ऑलरेडी ट्रांसपोर्टेड. वो जो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं अबाउट हिज डेथ सीन, आई न्यू क्योंकि वो मरने वाला है. आई न्यू, तो आप देखोगे मेरे हाथ में बियर की बोतल है, आप देखोगे मैं वो खोलना नहीं चाह रहा हूं. क्यों? मुझे मालूम है कि इसको गोली लगने वाली है. दैट वाज माय बैक ऑफ माय माइंड. आप देखोगे उधर और इतना पास वो बुलेट उसने मारा था, मेरा कान बंद हो गया, नम. आई डिडंट नो व्हाट वाज हैपनिंग, कुछ नहीं मालूम है. और मैं ऐसे का ऐसा था और वैसे ही चला गया. एंड देन वी टुक दैट अदर ये. सो द लाइन केम विच माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि भिखू तू अपन का धंधा समझा ही नहीं. एक जाएगा तो सब जाएगा. That line came and Ramu said, you gave me interval point. Now, इस लेवल पे काम हो रहा है. The one thing which I feel, Ramu, which I really experience cinema as a medium, I used to go for the shoot. पता नहीं क्यों इस शूट पे जाता था, कभी भी बुलाते थे, ऐसा लगता था कि यार कुछ हो रहा है. वी डिडंट नो क्या हो रहा है. मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूं कि हम लोग को मालूम था कमाल फिल्म बन रही है, पर हम लोग को बुलाते थे, चले जाते थे और पैकअप होने के बाद अच्छा लगता था यार. किसी का भी सीन हो, वी नेवर फेल्ट कि आज इसका ही सीन हो रहा है, इसका सीन हो रहा है, किसी का भी सीन हो रहा है. वी ऑल यूज्ड टू बी जस्ट, अरे हम लोग को बुला के रख बस, तू जब तू बोलेगा हम लोग सीन कर लेंगे. दैट वाज द स्पिरिट. एंड व्हेन वी सॉ इट एट फेमस, फर्स्ट स्क्रीनिंग हो गई, बाहर आए. आई हैव नेवर रियलाइज्ड an impact of a film can make you go silent. I was completely silent. I don't know, I still remember for what reason there was a big bouquet. I don't know किसने भेजा था, बोलने ने भेजा था, किसने भेजा था मालूम नहीं. हाँ?
सत्या. ex
But
girlfriend.
that is him. That is him. But I mean it is. I would just say that सत्या, वो जो कहते हैं ना फिल्म बार बार रिलीज होती है तो आपको कैसा लगता है. मैं कहता हूँ कि हम लोग एक फिल्म का हिस्सा है जो सिनेमा का हिस्सा है, और वो सिनेमा का हिस्सा हम बन पाए. और इसके लिए मतलब मैंने कहा कि रिलीज हो रही है तो किसी ने मुझे SMS भेजा और उसने कहा कि 640 बार देख चुका हूँ, अब देखूंगा 611वीं बार ऑन स्क्रीन. अब ये कोई बोल सकता है, यही मैं सोच नहीं सकता क्योंकि मैंने खुद ने नहीं देखी है यार 40 बार भी. उसने 640 बार देखी.
See, I just want to tell something, like for Mac. See, the point is the randomness with which Satya was shot. I just give you one example. I was shooting something where after Bhikkhu dies and when Satya comes running to meet Kallu Mama, after he escapes from, then the police come to arrest him. And I just thought on location, the shot was being set up for Satya to come. I suddenly called Makarand and said, Makarand, where are you? He said, I'm at home. Can you come to the shoot? I said, why are you in my scene? No, I'm thinking of killing you in this scene, I said. You know? And he just happened to be free, and he came. And then the camera pans to Makran, Mar Mama, is cut to, he's lying dead in the foreground. You know? Now when someone, I don't remember, Anurag or someone asked me this question, I don't know, how can you make such a random decision? अरे एक्टर खाली है तो उसको आके इस सीन में मार दो. So, but I said, but I think that's what happens in real life, no? Somebody suddenly dies out of the blue. You know? So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What I'm, yes.
Wow. See, we're all talking about Satya, but none of us really believed that this is going to be such a big hit. Our chief associate, Taufik Bhai,
Is there?
अच्छा आए हो हाँ वो वेरी गुड अरे सो तो मैंने उनको पूछा बोला क्या लगता है तौफिक फिल्म चलेगी तो हिज आंसर वाज अरे पागल अगर अध सत्य अगर हिट हो गई है तो वो पूरा सत्य है
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. On that note, you know, thank you so much for giving us your time today. We will continue the conversation. बहुत मौके होंगे, बट फिलहाल के लिए मुझे ये फिल्म दिखानी है, तो हम फिल्म देखेंगे एक साथ.
Radio Nasha.